About time.
Hello.
Hello.
Hi, Leslie.
Miko. Okay, hold on. I have to do the thing again where I do the thing where I figure out how to show you on the stream.
Okay. Got it.
That was easy. I think I kind of already did it.
You did. Oh, fuck.
Wait. Hold on. Wait. Why did you say fuck? What happened? Oh, you're me. So how was your day? Tell me everything. Yeah. Oh, you like danced? Exercise, worked out. When the I didn't catch that. Sorry, could you repeat yourself?
What about you? How was your day, morning?
Well, okay. Well, I guess I could say my morning. I couldn't get out of bed until like 11. What time is it? It's 1. I couldn't get out of bed until 11:50. And then I was like, I'm gonna have a really long day today, so I'm gonna order something healthy. So that I ordered Jack in the Box. So I have a Jack in the Box coffee, but I did order like instead of like the tacos I usually get from there, I got this Jack spicy chicken sandwich. Sorry, I sound sponsored. I'm not sponsored. So then I got my coffee, and then that's it. I sprinted to my computer, started streaming. Here we are. How about you? What's your morning routine?
Now I want to order something to drink. I want to get Jamba Juice. Did I tell you about my DoorDash addiction?
You told me, sort of. No, you didn't. You told me about your fork problem.
Did I tell you that I spent $3,000 a month on food by DoorDashing?
Wait.
Yeah.
3,000. Wait. That's $100 a day on DoorDash. So you order $50 twice a day of food.
Well, it's more like $30 to $40.
$30 to $40 twice a day.
Sometimes more because I get like Jamba Juice and like, just snacks along the way.
I mean, I have a roommate who sort of, I don't know how much exactly, but I would say maybe it's something like that too.
Yeah.
Because, it's not unheard of. Like that's like a lot, but.
And then I calculated it is $36,000 a year.
That's way too much.
I know, but like I only did it in December, okay? So now I'm trying to be good, but hold on, I'm gonna DoorDash me something, okay?
Okay,
just because I haven't.
What are you gonna order?
Jamba Juice.
Ooh, okay, Jamba Juice.
Yeah, it's $18. Let's go spend money.
Well, if you're gonna order something, then I should order something from Starbucks.
But didn't you just order from Jack in the Box?
Yeah, I need 2 coffees a day. So usually I make one and then I order one. But sometimes Okay. So I'm gonna get Starbucks. I will give some love to Uber Eats. Let's see. Or should I use Postmates? She's not sponsored by DoorDash, right? Well, I'll just use DoorDash then, just in case. Are you sponsored by DoorDash, Miko?
Oh, there it is.
Hello? Can you hear me? Can you hear me? Oh, yeah, that's fine. Don't worry. Take your time. Starbucks, perhaps? DoorDash doesn't have Starbucks, Miko. What do I do? Oh, no. Maybe... No. Oh, caramel macchiato?
You know how like they have the option of just like leaving the food on the door?
Yeah, at the door, yeah.
Yeah. Well, like I always put that as an option, but these guys always keeps knocking on my door.
No, you have to tell them. I don't know why. That happens to Peter too. He gets really mad. Well,
right?
Yeah, it's weird. I don't know. I never have that issue. They always leave it at the door for me.
Well, sometimes they do, but sometimes they don't. And it's really awkward because I'm in my whole getup. You know what I'm saying? I got my whole like suit on and like my helmet on and my thing on. And it's just really awkward for me to just open the door. And whenever I open the door, they always look at me like this. I don't want to deal with that every single time.
You just don't question it. Actually, 2 days ago, a couple days ago, I opened the door and then the guy asked me like, I'm sorry, but like, can I just ask, what do you do? And I was like, I'm sorry, what? And he's just like, he's like, I've delivered here multiple times, and you guys always have like Amazon boxes, and like you guys have like this energy drink over here, like all we have. So he just sees Amazon boxes all the time. We're like trying to bring them in, but he's just like, what do you do? And I was like, oh, yeah, we stream, I guess. And he's like, interesting. Wow, okay, that's crazy. But he was really curious because he's like, every single time without fail, you guys have this many boxes and this many boxes. And I'm like,
wait, why do you guys have so many boxes?
I don't know. Well,
Boxing.
we order stuff. There's always stuff coming in. People send packages. Like every time I'm working with a sponsor or something, they send like a package to go with it. So there's that. We get merch from friends that come in. Sometimes we buy other people. I don't know, just buying a lot of stuff coming in. Huh?
I want merch.
I buy a lot of my friends' merch. I just buy it. So like recently, like Ludwig's merch, my friend Jamie, her merch came in. There's like PR packages.
Merch?
Yeah. I don't have merch.
Oh.
Yet. Yeah.
Oh.
Yeah.
Let's spend more money.
Okay. Well,
let's go to Amazon and buy everything.
How much do you buy on Amazon?
I don't know. Who cares? I have become a richer now. I've noticed.
Oh, she's a richer.
Oh my god! Wait. Thank you so much for 5,000 bits. See? We just got money. Now we must spend it.
Holy. What's a percentage increase in your income from what you did before this? You have to say how much. You get like a two time or multiplier.
Okay. My income increased 3 times.
Oh. Wow. Well, I don't know. What were you doing beforehand? I mean, you don't have to share. I don't know
I
how much
was just streaming.
Oh, so you were you doing like what was your stream like before?
Oh, like just like this.
But like before this.
Oh, no, I was sitting and talking.
Was it the technician sitting and
No,
talking?
No, it was me sitting and talking. I know I'm not okay. Every time I tell I tell people that I'm working with, you know, like close to like accountant or financial or like, you know, advisors, and I tell them how much I'm making now that I'm bigger, they're always like, "That's it?" And I'm like, okay.
No. Okay, yeah, I get it. A lot of people think, well, there are a lot of streamers that make like a ton of money. Like you see it gets like leaked on LSF and stuff. Like, oh, so and so leaked their bounty board, or so and so leaked their whatever. And then I think people assume like every streamer makes that amount on the back. I will see those numbers. Like I don't know. I saw Miskip's bounty board leak, and I want to say, we're not even allowed to talk about how much.
We're not allowed to talk. Yeah.
Yeah. So I mean, like, it was. I haven't made close to that. Not even. I can't even say. Dang it. Yeah, but like, it's just it's crazy to me. So that number was. So I think people are like, oh well, he made X amount. So now that you're a streamer, you make X amount, or you make really close to that, right? But. It really just depends on how what you do.
Also, like for me, it's like I don't like for me. I talked to different streamers about this, but like for me, what I'm making is a lot for me. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
But for some other people, they might think it's very small. But for me, it's enough to DoorDash every day.
$3,000. Yeah, I mean.
No, it's very stupid. It's very stupid to do $3,000 a month on DoorDash.
It is.
It's so stupid. Like, I was
okay.
dumb.
If you think about it, though, like for some people, spending that time like cooking or it might not be worth it. Like sometimes.
Yeah, for me, it's not worth it because I just want to make stuff. You know what I mean?
Yeah, you want to make content, not food.
Yeah, I don't want to make food.
Exactly, but for some people, food is like that's like they enjoy it. That's like a really good way for them to spend time. But some people who want to like do like what you want to do, you would rather spend that time working on your setup or increase like collaborating with people or whatever, and that's a more time efficient thing. So it sounds like you're being wasteful, but actually I think sometimes it's you being more efficient. Does that make sense?
Agreed. It does make sense. Yeah. Agreed.
Yeah.
So Leslie.
Agreed. Yeah. What's up?
What type of Asian are you?
Oh, what type of Asian? What type of Asian do you think I am?
Chinese.
Oh, yeah.
I got it.
How'd you know?
Because I've been stalking you for a long time.
What the hell? So you just knew?
Guess what I am? Guess what I am?
Chinese.
Anime.
No. Oh, I'm talking technician.
Oh, technician is Korean.
Korean.
Korean. Yeah.
Full Korean?
Yeah, she's full Korean.
화장실 어디예요?
Oh my god, you know how to speak Korean?
No, just
Oh,
that.
wait, why that? Why specifically that? It means where's the bathroom, by the way, guys.
Yeah. Edison, my fiance, is Korean, and I would meet with his family.
Edison is Korean?
I know. Don't you think he's Chinese?
Dude, he looks so Chinese.
I know. I thought he was Chinese when I met him. But he's Korean. He's full Korean, and so I met his family, and his grandma was like kind of hitting me like, you need to learn Korean, and I was like, oh, like she was joking, but at the same time she kind of wasn't, and so I felt like I should like learn a little bit. So I started taking some classes online, and then I kind of gave up, but I did learn a few things like 저기요
wow.
저기요 화장실 어디예요? 감사합니다.
Dang, stop cursing. Stop cursing, Leslie.
Stop.
Curse.
No, I said, excuse me, where's the bathroom?
Oh,
Thank
shit.
you. Goodbye.
Oh shit.
Oh shit. What's happening? Miko! Oh, no! She died. You guys actually killed her. Revive her! No, not to hear the chat. If I spam, can I get...
Yes, wait. I got a VIP. Hold on. VIP Fuslie. Okay, go.
Oh god.
Spam it. You can win. You can win.
Oh
you
god.
Can do it.
Oh god, chat. Oh god, so
you can do it. Wait, you have to spam. No, you have to spam in my chat, not in your chat.
Yes. I'm trying, but it's not letting me. Am I doing it?
Oh, you did it! I'm vibrating. There we go. You did it. I'm alive.
Did it work?
Yes, it did. You revived me.
All right.
Oh, I forgot. I'm spending money. Okay, let me order Jamba Juice.
Okay, go. Which one do you get? Mango
I'm gonna
Go-Go?
guess strawberry wild.
I like that one because it's sweet but not too sweet, you know?
Strawberry. Oh yeah, I know. I love sweets. Dude, what do you get at Starbucks?
Okay. Well, it depends on what I'm feeling. So, hot. Okay, so if I'm feeling cold, it's between the, well, do I want caffeinated or non-caffeinated? And if it's not caffeinated, then I actually just get a hot chocolate. Which is, I just grew up getting hot chocolate from Starbucks.
Dude, I love hot chocolate. Dude, oh my god, bro. I am a huge hot chocolate fiend, bro. Like whenever I go to like a breakfast place, there's always hot chocolate, bro.
Yes.
Also,
when you're like cold, oh my god, nothing hits the same as like when you're outside at like a Christmas tree farm, and then like, okay, this is like, I have one experience of this, but I was at a Christmas tree farm in San Jose, and it was really, really cold. But you look at Christmas trees, and then there's like one hot chocolate booth I went to, and you buy it, and it's like a $10 hot chocolate, but there's like a whole marshmallow snowman on it, and like whipped cream and sprinkles, and there's like a huge line for it. And so like I got it, and I don't think I've ever tasted something so good in my life. Like that it was like freezing, but then every time I drank it, my fingers were like warm from the cup, and then like I'd feel it like through my whole body, and I was like,
Where was this again?
This is in San Jose.
Bro, girl, have you been to Europe?
Yes, I have.
Have you been to Germany during like winter time or Christmas time?
Unfortunately, it's extremely cold.
Bro, okay, if you go to Germany on Christmas time, there's these things called Glühweins, I think. They're like Glühwein. I think it's called Glühwein. And it's like a hot wine that you drink in the Christmas market. There's like these beautiful Christmas market, and wait, Glühwein. Yeah, Glühwein. I don't know how to speak German, okay? Glühwein.
Hot wine.
Glühwein. It's close enough, okay? Anyway, it's really warm wine, and like it's hot, and you drink it in the Christmas market, and it's like cold, and it's romantic because it's Christmas and there's lights. Take Edison. Take Edison.
Okay,
a
but I don't
Christmas
think we're going
market.
back to Germany for a long time.
That's true.
He didn't
COVID.
like it very much.
Wait,
because,
why?
We went for TwitchCon EU, and it was so cold. Like we left, and like immediately we just like be like freezing.
Wait.
And then the food was kind of good though. Oh no, we had this really bad chicken there. Sorry, continue.
Did you guys grow up in the U.S. in California?
Yeah.
So you're not used to the cold.
Nope.
Oh
Born
my
and
god.
raised in California. Wait, where did you grow up? Wait, what's your? Yeah, can you give me your backstory? You know.
Okay,
Rewind.
wait, which one? Which backstory? The anime girl backstory
sorry.
or the?
Sorry. Can you give me your technician
Yes,
backstory?
yes.
Yeah. I want to know. Yeah.
So Technician was born in South Korea in 1922.
What?
And
92?
Oh, 1990.
1990.
Yeah.
1990.
Okay, she's not. Okay, come on, she's not that old.
No, she's not old. She's 1990. That's insane. I mean,
Yeah,
that's okay. Yeah.
Yeah,
Similar
yeah,
age.
okay. 1990. And she grew up there till she was 8 years old. And then she flew to the United States of America, where she resided in San Diego and lived for a long time till she had to be shipped to Florida for college. And after being shipped to Florida to college, she shipped back to LA to find a job.
Whoa, Florida? Okay, so Korea to LA to Florida back to LA. And then
Yeah.
technician's job, like, what did technician study in college?
She studied 3D animation in college.
No wonder! That's crazy!
Yeah!
Okay, so, whoa! Okay, so then what did technician, like, how did technician know, like, she wanted to do 3D animation?
So first she wanted to get into visual effects for movies. And then, but then visual effects for movies is kind of a bad route to take because bad labor laws and, just shit pay. Yeah, so like, the thing about visual effects studios is that they know that they can pay their artists really, really cheap because everybody wants to work for a Marvel movie, right? Everybody wants to, like, they would do it for free. You know what I'm saying? So, like, people, like, just drove those prices down. So for example, in Vancouver, the richest, like, you know how expensive Vancouver can get, right?
Yep.
There's a giant VFX house in Vancouver, and a mid-lighting artist who would get paid $100K in Pixar would actually make $32,000 a year. Yep,
What?
in Vancouver. Yep. So she thought, probably, and I had a huge thing for Disney and Pixar and stuff like that too. So
Yeah.
I decided to go through, go get a 3D animation job, and from there she basically got a job in LA. Did a little bit of visual effects, did a little bit of like game cinematics, and then landed a job in research and development for live animation. So this pretty much.
That's awesome. That's
Yeah.
crazy. Yeah, I studied biology, so I mean, look who's
Biology.
using more of their degree. Biology. I mean, I know random facts,
Give
about
me
your body.
random bio facts.
All right. Okay. Did you know? Okay, so we'll say some cool stuff. I mean, this is, but okay. Well, I have. Okay. Let's think. Okay, so your pee is actually like your blood filtrate. So everything that was your pee was your blood, but it's just filtrated out. Yeah, all the junk comes out, and it's filtered through your kidneys, and then there's this whole process with your like glomerulus. I forgot, but I remember
So you
it was
can
a funny
drink
word.
your pee.
I mean, that's not really, no, I mean, I don't know. Can you drink your pee? I mean, technically, I guess anyone could drink their own blood.
Because blood is good for you.
Yeah, sure. You could drink your pee if you wanted. You could, did you know that, there's a word called peristalsis, and it's the motion of your like when you okay first so your digestive system, when you eat some food, right, you chew it and it becomes like a thing called a bolus, and your the bolus of food goes down, sorry, and then there's an action called peristalsis, which is called, it's basically physical digestion. It's like it's pushing all the food down, and then that goes into your, oh god, I don't even remember anymore. Something small intestine, duodenum, something large intestine, colon, something butt, poop.
And then it goes to the butt.
Yeah, and then you poop it out.
And then you poop it out.
Oh, something one more cool thing.
Okay,
so
okay.
If you think about your body, the way it helped me like understand is like your mouth is at the top of a hole, and then your butt is at the bottom.
Yeah.
And like your food goes in, and everything is just like, it's one big tube. And your body's job is basically to pull, their digestive system is like to pull all the stuff out and then leave everything that your body never really wanted in there, and that's your poop, right? So that stuff like actually was never in your body. If you think about your like body as a thing, and like it's like there's like a tube down the middle of it, mouth, butt, and then as you eat, everything your body wanted is going, and then everything that never made it in went boop.
But why can't the body just digest everything?
I mean, I don't know. Well, there's stuff in there that's like bad for you and all, like I'm not sure. Okay,
well,
this is a long time ago.
Okay.
So this is what I studied, and I wanted to be a doctor, and so here we are. You know, you actually doing cool stuff with your degree, and well, at least I can bring up random cool facts about in biology.
Is that why I have really bad shits when I eat a bag of Doritos? Because most of the bag of Doritos I can't digest? That makes sense. That makes sense.
Do you know that when I was a kid, I didn't think that or I thought that no one else in the world pooped.
What?
And so I saw, like, you know, when you're in the bathroom, I saw like the poop, right? And I was like, and I thought it was like my secret from the world, and I didn't know how to tell people, but I remember thinking it was so convenient that like everyone else had to pee, so that when I pooped I could hide it as well.
Wait, seriously? For how long?
This is not, I mean, this is when I was really young, but I was like, it was like my secret, and I was like, no way, like this is what happened to me. That was like, you know, when you're a kid, you believe things, right? Like before you learn.
Yeah.
Like, I didn't know guys had balls until I was in high school. You know how guys would go, oh, my balls, when you like, when a soccer ball like, gets kicked in, or something, or someone kicks at them, and I'm like, why do they call it balls? Like, it's not, doesn't look like balls. It look, you know, the thing looks like a.
Wait, but you know that they own the dick. You just didn't know that they own balls.
Yeah, so I thought balls was another word for dick.
What?
When they would say, oh, my balls, I just assumed, okay, it's their dick. But I was in freshman biology, I saw a diagram, and I saw like this thing behind it, and I was so thrown off. I was like, what is that? And then
oh my god!
Now they go into, this is where the testicles are. I'm like, testicles? And then, yeah, so that's when, so how about you?
Until high school?
High school, it was crazy.
Holy
I don't know why.
shit.
Yeah, 9th grade. I specifically remember coming out of the class, and yeah, and well, but I told my friends. I ran into recess or brunch or whatever, and I was like, dude, guys, did you know like that guys have balls? And everyone's like, duh. And one of my friends like, no, what? And then so I like showed her in the book. I'm like, dude. So I wasn't the only one. So yeah, if you didn't know, guys, now you know.
Guys, if you didn't chat, if you didn't know, you people got men have these things called balls, and they go
Testicles.
behind. Yeah, the testicles, and they go behind. Do you think the pee is stored in the balls?
No, I have a degree in biology. Of course, I know now.
Wait, what do you mean? Pee isn't stored in the balls?
Pee is stored in the bladder.
But I've never seen the bladder. Sorry. Don't worry about it. Don't worry about it. Don't worry about it.
Wow.
Don't worry about it. Ah! It's fine. It's fine.
So yeah, that the more you know. What were some facts that you thought as a kid that you found out later weren't true? You know.
this is kind of inappropriate.
Just go.
I didn't know that the vagine had 2 holes for the longest time.
Wait, what do you mean?
Like
the pee hole? Like
yeah. So I thought I bled from the, from the pee hole.
Actually, it's even being a girl, like, you don't really understand what the heck is going down.
Yeah.
Yeah. It's it all like blends together, and you don't understand it. Yeah. Like, I mean, I was just when I was really young, I was really curious, so I just like kind of went up to a mirror and I was like, "What is going on down there?"
I've never done that.
You've never?
I've never done that.
I haven't. I was just so curious. Like, I can't, like, what is down there? So I was just, and it's just a mess. Like, you don't understand what you're looking at. It's like, I don't describe too much, but So I totally understand that. And also my friend from college, one of my best friends, my old best friends, sorry, I really don't like her. She did some mean things. Anyway, so my chat knows her name's Isabel, but she and I, we would talk about it, and I had to teach her as well that pee didn't come out of your vagina, like, in college. I mean, you don't really, so it kind of feels the same, the sensation. It's around the same area. So
my best friend also didn't know that there were 2 pee holes, right? And so, like, I mean, 2, that the period comes out of the other hole. So, like, when she was having her period and she wanted to use a tampon, she couldn't.
She tried to put it.
Yeah, she didn't understand how, like, it just fits into.
Ew! Oh God! That sounds so painful.
I mean, she didn't try to put it. She just looked at it and she was just like, "How the fuck does this work?" She never tried it, but like,
it's really scary. Yeah, I mean, you don't know.
What is Isabel? What is Isabel sucks?
She's this girl. TLDR, like, she was my best friend, and then me and my ex-boyfriend broke up, and then she started dating him, and then like, you just don't do that to your best friend. So it's petty, but
who is she? Like, is she a streamer?
No, thank God. Oh my God, I don't think anything would be worse than, like, her coming on a Twitch.
Oh God.
Oh. Sorry, yeah. Like, this is kind of like I go on Twitch to feel comfortable, or like I see familiar faces. You don't want to see people from, like, a different, like I hope she's doing well, doing whatever she's doing, but I don't ever want to see her face on Twitch. Like, hell no. Hell no. Yeah, sometimes you don't get along with everybody. It's okay. I mean, in general, I get along with, like, most people. So if, like, if I don't like someone, like, I feel like they really effed up, because I'm very forgiving. If even her or someone who really wronged me, I don't know how you are, but if someone really messed up, and if they came to me and said, like, "Hey, I'm, like, really sorry about this," I'm always, like, I'm super forgiving.
Same.
Sometimes maybe too. Oh, you are? Okay.
Yeah.
You don't hold grudges?
No, I don't. Like, I mean, if they're sincere, I mean, it depends on how many times they fucked me over.
Yes, true.
If it's a repeated thing, then there's a point where I just leave, And
you should.
Yeah. But there are points, but there are some times when I still kind of, like, I still give them a chance, and, like, I don't know if it's a good thing, like, because they might just do the same thing down the road. I mean, if they were capable of doing it before, then it's like,
yeah, it depends on what it was that they did, right? And then how, like, I think if it's not a big mess up and someone apologizes, it's like, of course. If they mess up that same thing again, my trust in them goes down a bit more. Yeah. If they mess up again, my trust, it's like, and then at this point, their words are empty. Like, "I'm so sorry, I won't do it again." Okay, sure. But, like, I'm way less likely to trust them. If they mess up once, apologize, and never do it again, my trust might go, like, down here, but then it goes back up. And I'm like, okay, they actually meant what they said. If they fuck up so hard that they're down here and then they apologize, I'll go to, like, to here. And then, like, from there, like, they can't really go back up to the full thing, depending on what it was. If it's, like, down here, all the way down to the ground, then see ya. Well, then if they apologize, it's like, I can still forgive them.
Yeah, that's the thing. Yeah. Are you sensitive? Because I'm very sensitive.
What do you mean? Define sensitive.
Like for me, like it's like I have this urge to always want to like if someone feels really like, let's say they
Cry?
did, yeah. So like if they did something really, 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 really bad, and like they came to me and they were like really fucking sorry. There isn't the part of me that can actually like if that person just started crying, I would feel so bad for them. You know what I mean? And I would actually just forgive them for even if they were just terrible.
It depends on how like sincere they're being, of course. I mean, it goes back to like the whole like if this is their first time messing up, but like I've had people who like come back to me crying and then they do it again and again and again, and I look at them crying and I feel nothing. I'm just like,
oh yeah,
your tears are actually empty to me at this point. Like I've had that in my life where I'm just like, at first I feel bad and like they're crying triggers something in me, I start crying, and then but then they go right back to the way it was, come back crying. And I'm like, I'm sorry. I can't, it's like an act to me now. So usually I'm pretty nice about things, but like if I can see through it, I'm like, and I'd like to say I have a pretty good read on people.
Yeah.
My vibes.
Yeah.
Yeah. So and I think being nice, or some people view, I'm sure people see you this way, like just very forgiving and nice. A lot of people try to take advantage of that.
Yeah.
And you can't let them.
You can't let them.
Yeah. So don't get taken advantage of. I think that's something that I noticed people try to do. They take advantage of like my kindness, and so they'll say things like, even in the DMs from like strangers, they'll be like, hey, like I know you'll never see this, and like that's totally fine, because like they're like, I can't explain how they spin their words to make it feel like, oh my god, if I'm a good person, I'll respond to this message. And I was like, how fun! And so sometimes I cave, and I'm like, okay, hey, sorry, hi, no, you don't think I'm gonna respond, but I'm totally gonna respond, and blah 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 blah. And so I think that then that opens a whole bad. Then they'll message me every single day, I'm like, hey, and then they give me like novels about their life. And I don't know how to respond to somebody. It's a weird feeling, actually.
Yeah.
Just having, I don't know if you've gotten this, like people like, because I end up being like telling a lot of stories of my own, or I try and be like very empathetic, or like have my chat be open with each other to like build a community or whatever. I get a lot of people who message me like life stories, asking for help, and it's really hard for me sometimes, because sometimes I want to pause my whole day and respond to all of them, but at the same time it's like very tiring to like, I really want to empathize with them and feel their story, but it's like a weird line. I don't really even know how to deal with it.
Put yourself first too, right? If you don't have, like, you can't be there for everyone.
Yeah, but that's a hard thing, because like I've also reached out to people with the same thing, like where I'm like, hey, I'm a huge fan, and I just want to say, like, you've changed this. And I've written those same exact letters to so many people.
I know.
And so, yeah.
Like, I know exactly what you're talking about, because like I'm kind of going through the same things where I don't even have time for my mom right now. You know what I mean?
Oh.
Yeah. Like I feel so bad.
Okay. Sorry. No, it's just I'll like family and like close friends, you gotta like put them first. It's
I know. I feel bad because I didn't get to talk to my mom yesterday.
Do you talk to her every day?
No, I don't talk to her every day, but I want to. I want to try to talk to her every day, but it's like, you know, I also have ADHD, so what happens a lot of times is like, you know, I'll remember to call her. I remember like, oh wait, I need to talk to my mom, and then like I would get pinged for something else, and then I would go do that other task, and then I'll go in through this other whole task, and then I'm like, oh wait, I have to call my mom, and then the same kind of cycle happens again with everything, and then by the time I'm like, okay, it's like 11 p.m. and I'm like, oh fuck, she's sleeping.
I 100% have that. I haven't gotten like I don't officially have ADHD. It's whenever anyone with ADHD explains their ADHD, I'm like, that is 100% what goes on through my mind. I feel like to some level it happens to a lot of people, but like you get on to do something. Oh, I need to search this thing on YouTube, and then on YouTube, and you're recommended, click on that. That takes you down this to this to this. Oh my god! And then like you're watching some random thing, and then you click to the Chrome window you were on 3 hours ago, and you're like, frick, that's what I had to do. Go back to that thing, go back to YouTube, spiral again, back to it, get a text from your mom. Oh my God, shoot, I have to do this. Schedule that email from this. Oh my God. Oh, hey, you want to get dinner? Sure, let's go. Downstairs dinner, go back to your computer. Shoot, that's the first thing. Yeah, that's like me.
Dude.
Very frequently. It's so annoying.
That's me too.
Okay, yeah. So like when people are like, I'm like, that's me too. I don't know how to fix it, but it's a struggle. So I think I just try and like I'm to the point with my parents. Sometimes I have to like schedule like calls with them like on Google like Meet. Like, hey, does this time work with you? Because spontaneous calls just like don't work as much anymore. Like sometimes I can do them, but
that's a good idea. Actually,
you do what works. Like it's not like the best, like my favorite thing to like, all right, Google Hangout 3 p.m. I'm gonna call you next Tuesday, but like sometimes I'm just in the middle of something, or I call my dad or my mom and they're just in the middle of something. Hey, can I call you back later? Okay, wait, and then they come back, sorry, I'm so busy, can I call you back? So I try to like, but then I had to like step back and I realized like, you know, like family is like really important and like the most important over any like job or anything I'm gonna ever do. I want to like always make sure that like my family like knows I care about them and like I would clear my schedule for them. Like I really want to be at that point, but sometimes like midstream I'm like, I'm streaming, like should I end my stream to take a call? So what I do now is I schedule with my parents like calls and like once a week, and so I talk to my dad, or once every 2 weeks I talk to my dad. Like we do like 3-hour calls where mom is like sporadic 30-minute calls every 4 or 5 days. Hey, she goes, talk 1 minute ? And I'm like, 1 minute, and I call, and it ends up being an hour, or 30 minutes to an hour almost every single time. Every time. I can show you all my texts from my mom that say text 1 minute, talk 1 minute. It's ridiculous. She goes, talk a minute on Wednesday. Tuesday, talk for a minute. Call for 1 minute. I have some clarity. Talk for 5 minutes.
Ooh.
She was wild in mid-December. 5-minute calls, like, oh, hell no.
Oh my God. So what do you guys talk about? What do you and your mom talk about?
My mom is like, she struggles with like, we're not super affectionate. That's just how we were raised.
Oh, really?
So the way she shows her love for me, she's my accountant. And so we talk about like taxes, and we talk about like,
you guys talk about taxes?
Or she calls me with no purpose. Like there's no reason she wants to talk except to like talk, right? So anything I say will spiral the conversation in that direction for like 30 minutes. So if like recently we called and then I said one thing kind of in the direction of the stock market, or I said something in that, and she went on this huge tangent about like the bear market, bull market, getting a person to manage your finances for you, as if that was the reason she called me. But like, she called me going, hey, Leslie, and I'm like, hey, Mom. She goes, what was it? What was I going to talk to you about? And I was like, oh, I wanted to say something to you, actually. I told her, and she goes, that reminds me.
Wait, that's my mom.
Oh, really?
That's my mom, too. We're like, you know, I call it because I want to talk about my day or my stuff, right? And then she goes on a tangent and just talks for 30 minutes about whatever she's on. Well, it's nice, but a lot of times, whenever she's talking, though, it's telling me to do stuff.
Like what?
She loves talking for 30 minutes about telling me how to clean my bathroom, or telling me how to clean my kitchen, or how she wants to send me some stuff to eat, you know.
Yes!
And
eat. My mom sends me like plastic gloves. She just sent me a humidifier. She sent me plastic gloves she's like, don't touch anything. I put these in your car. Send me a picture. She says, I don't touch door handle, escalator, ATM machine, shopping carts, elevator button, etc. when I go out. Sometimes I take them off in my pants pocket when I use the public toilet. Sorry. Okay. No. Yeah, but
my mom has sent me like face masks, those face shields, the freaking she's been sending me so many disinfectants. I'm like, Mom, you sent me a box like last week. Like, how am I gonna go through all these disinfectants in a week?
It's because they care about us. At
true.
The end of the day, they don't want us to get sick. But it's so true. I'm just like, Mom, like, she sends me Chinese medicine as well.
She sent me vitamins last week.
Wow, we have
just
like
full on vitamins.
That's like, yeah, it's so ridiculous. I'm just like, Mom, I'm not gonna. I mean, I do in case she sees this. I use everything, obviously, but
She
my
sent
mom,
me
yeah,
2 giant boxes of tangerines.
oh,
Just tangerines.
the cuties.
I don't know. They look like they've been like plucked from like a garden. They still have the leaves on it and everything.
Does your mom live near you?
She lives in. No.
Oh,
Yeah. No.
Yeah, we don't have to say.
But no, she doesn't.
Okay.
But she sends me boxes and boxes and boxes of tangerines and last week she sent me 2 and I'm like, they're so big they don't even fit in my fridge.
What do you do? I feel guilty because like I also Peter gets his mom also sends like so much like stuff. Sometimes just brings by like bunch of fruit and all this stuff, and I feel so bad when I'm never able to finish all the food that people give. I'm like, oh,
yeah,
this is so nice.
Same.
Yeah, so I try to eat it, but it's a struggle. But
yeah. How often do you visit your mom?
Oh, I visit my mom. Let me think. Luckily, okay. So recently, my parents moved down to LA. So I'm from Northern California originally, but my mom has been trying to move down to LA because my brother and I live here. And so...
sorry, that's my DoorDash. I'm just gonna open the gate.
Go get it,
No, it's not here yet.
Okay. So, live in LA. They just got a house here, and so every time they come down, I just drive about like... I don't want to say I'm going to drive. I'm going to get too comfortable talking about true, but then I like say information I want to say normally. I drive some X amount really close to go see them. And so this year I've gotten to see them like 6-7 times. So it's really nice. But one thing is like my brother, he also lives here, but my brother and I, like, we don't talk at all. We're like really, really, really awkward. So we always go there together. And so we have this weird dynamic where it's like, I talk to my parents and then he talks to my parents and then I talk to my parents and then he talks to my parents. And then like when the other one's talking, we kind of just like, I mean, I like eavesdrop because I want to know, but like we don't like get along or anything. So, but that's okay.
Okay.
Yeah. But he's like, it's crazy because the way like that we are. So my brother got into photography really young and I was studying bio in high school.
Yeah.
And he was like not doing well in school at all, but he was a really good photographer. And so he knew he wanted to get his like bachelor's in arts. And I was really jealous. I remember going, wow, like I'm studying so hard in biology, but he gets to do a more fun job. But I was like, I can't, like, I'm not good at anything fun. So I don't think I could ever like, you know, I'll just go do this and make my parents proud and be a doctor or whatever it is. And, you know, but he was getting jobs like taking pictures for people, filming movies. He was actually working with like Ryan Higa, like Kev Jumba,
Really?
all these, yeah, he was working with like all those YouTubers way back when I was in high school. And I was like, you?
That is
like,
so cool.
Yeah, I was so like, because I watched all these YouTubers, so I was so ecstatic, like for him, like, but also just like I didn't, yeah, it was just something he got to do and I didn't. And he started like, you know, filming for just all these YouTube videos I'd see his name on them, like he filmed them and stuff. And so it's funny now that like I started moving into the space and now we actually have like a ton of mutual friends who like know of my brother or who I'll go to a party and they're like, yo, like you're Nate's sister? And I'm like, what? And they're like, wait, come over here, guys, this is Nate's sister.
Wait, really?
And I'm like, yeah. So like I'll just meet people who know him and then they know me and they're like, no way, you guys are like nothing alike and all this stuff. And then so we ended up like doing something really similar, working with very similar people and stuff. And so we're actually like very alike in some ways, but we haven't gotten along since I was really young when he basically he got really mad at me because like I ate this box of chocolate and I hid it in my mom's closet. My mom found it and she blamed my brother for it and I went along with it. Yeah, I mean, like I came clean, but like, you know, he was pissed at me and my mom for the longest time about it. I regret it.
Oh my god, how old are you?
I framed him. I was like 6 or 7. I was so young.
Kids frame each other all the time.
I know. I was like, and I knew she would believe me because at the time I felt like I was more of the favorite child, or like my brother was very rebellious and didn't do his homework and stuff. Whereas I was like, very like goody two shoes. So I was like, it wasn't me, you know, he ate the chocolate. And then he's like, I didn't eat the chocolate. And my mom's like, Leslie said you ate the chocolate. You ate the chocolate. No more chocolate, whatever. And then he hated me. And I
Oh
was
my
like,
god.
I felt really bad.
My grandma framed me.
What happened?
She clogged the toilet with her shit. And then she blamed me for it. I was 5.
Oh.
I was so upset. Yeah.
I mean,
I still remember
everyone
it to this
clogs the
day.
toilet.
I
mean,
know.
like, what happened? Like, how did someone like get pissed at some like your mom or something was mad that someone like clogged the toilet?
No, I think my mom wasn't even mad. My mom was just like, wait, who clogged? Honestly, my mom didn't even know that the toilet was clogged. My grandmother just came out and she was
said like, did you clog the toilet?
Yeah. And she was just like, she clogged the toilet. Like, I clogged the toilet. And I was like, what the fuck is she talking about? And then I got so upset because I did nothing. And I'm like 5. How could I like clog a toilet with massive shits when I'm 5 years old? You know what I mean?
I mean, sometimes, I mean, it is sometimes you do. I mean, everyone's clogged a toilet.
Yeah.
I mean, I haven't clogged a toilet in, I want to say like 10 years. Maybe even more. I actually don't even have a plunger.
Wait, one second. I need to grab my DoorDash food. Or Jamba Juice. One second.
You take your time. Okay. I'll talk about this time that my friend clogged her my other friend's toilet. So, hello, chat. So, one time I was at my friend's house and I have this friend named Robin, and I shouldn't have said her name, whatever, doesn't matter. Sorry, Robin. So Robin, okay, actually, speaking of Robin, I'll tell a different story so one time, Robin's really janky, and some people call me janky. She's like the queen of jankiness. And so Robin one time saw a chocolate chip on her bathroom floor. And she's like that type that if she sees a chocolate chip on her bathroom floor, she's gonna grab it and eat it. So she grabbed it and ate it, and she realized that it was actually shit.
Wait, what happened? Wait, what happened?
Nothing.
Wait, no, you have to tell me what happened. Everybody's
I don't know if you want to eat. I mean, if you want to hear it.
Wait, why?
Okay, I'll tell it one more time. Okay. Sorry if you're eating. So, because they already heard it once, it's a really gross story. So, I have a friend named Robin, and she is just like a really janky person. Like, she's the kind that like just eats stuff off the floor and like, oh, what's that? Cool, free chocolate bar and happy, and she'll just eat it. Yeah.
No.
So I mean, this is in high school. She just was like this, and I was like, don't eat that, don't touch that. She just like, yeah. So one time she was in the bathroom and she saw a chocolate chip on the floor, and she's like, oh, a chocolate chip. So she eats a chocolate chip, and then she realized that it was shit. And it was actually never mind. We don't need to go deeper into it.
What the fuck is wrong with her? Did she learn that then to not just pick shit off the floor?
Oh, she said she like tasted it in her mouth for a week. Like, as in like it was so like it was just so memorable. Like, she couldn't shake the taste. Yeah, I know. And so that was just, don't eat chocolate chips off the bathroom floor, guys. That's like, I mean, you would think that you would never eat anything off the bathroom floor, but
what the hell?
Yeah.
How old was she?
We were in high school.
Oh my god.
We're like 14 years old. Sometimes it's weird to think 13-year-olds are in high school. Yeah, we're 13, 14, sophomore year-ish. And she was hella janky, so yeah.
Do you think she learned from that to maybe not eat stuff off the floor now?
Oh,
no.
She's still ratchet. Yeah.
She's
like,
still?
I learned yeah, because, so many janky things. I mean, yeah. So that was, I don't even know why I started telling this story. Because, right. One time she also clogged my friend's toilet, right? And she comes out of the bathroom and we're at my friend Allison's house, and she's like, Allison, like I kind of clogged the toilet and stuff. And her dad is like, what happened? And then so Robin's like, hey, I clogged the toilet. And so her dad, like, I feel so bad. He's like struggling with this plunger for he had to plunge the toilet. Oh god, for like an hour. He's like, you hear the water. He's like trying to flush it. Like Robin's like, oh my god. I was like, Robin, go do it. This is your shit.
Oh my god.
It was awful, and he was traumatized from that too. Just remember the sounds of the toilet going for the longest time.
I haven't looked at my own shit for like 2-3 years.
Looked at it, you just flush, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, I know that. Yeah, I
Wait,
don't really.
do you do the same?
I don't really look either. I'm just like, yeah.
Wait, you're the same.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Depends. I mean, sometimes I'm curious, but like, I don't really just like, yeah.
I don't want to see it. I don't want to look at it.
I mean, sometimes it's satisfying.
What?
It's like, I mean, you know what I mean? It's like, yeah.
No.
No? Okay.
No. Ah.
You gotta, you check how your diet is. A diet thing. And sometimes if it's like really like nice, smooth poops, you know the ones you don't even have to wipe, you're just like,
oh yeah, those are nice. Those are nice.
Those are so great. You're like,
those
did I even
nice.
poop? Or the ones that you feel like you lost 5 pounds and you don't have to wipe. You're like, and
nice.
you poop in like, I want to say 10 seconds. Literally 10 seconds. And you're like,
dude,
just like,
dude, my poops I only poop for like 5 minutes. Like, you know how there's like people that like
me too.
you know there's people that like sit for like 30 minutes. I'm like, why do they need to? Yeah,
No,
I poop for like 5 minutes and I'm like done.
Yeah, it's really quick. Actually, like very frequently, I tell my child I'm gonna go pee, and I just poop, and it's like so fast that people are like, "You didn't even wash your hands," and I'm like,
I know.
They had no idea. I literally pooped, washed my hands, and like I'm back, and they think I peed too quickly.
But but they always claim that you don't wash their hands.
Ninja poops.
That's just what they do, you know. They always claim that you don't wash your hands. Even if you're in there for like 30 minutes, they always just claim that you don't wash your hands.
That's true.
Yeah, that's just what they do.
Okay, we've been talking about poop. I'm sorry, guys. It's like sometimes it's necessary. You like because it's like such a taboo topic. Is it taboo? It's like sometimes it's a topic, but like some people, I understand don't like to hear about poop because
it's like gross.
Yeah. So, what else do you want to talk about besides poop?
Let's talk about streaming.
Okay, streaming. Yeah.
Is streaming 24/7 for you? Because like for me, it seems like it is nowadays. Like, well, it's always been. Like I do streaming. I only think about streaming. When I'm not streaming, I just think about what content I want to make. I think about like, it's like constantly in my brain, streaming.
It kind of, that's like exactly what it is. It's like you're not, you know how like at a normal job you'd be like clock in and then you clock out and you're done with work and you don't think about anything work related. Streaming is like it takes over because even when you're not streaming, it's like, oh, I can post something from my stream or I can go on Twitter and interact with more people. It's like a never ending job. Technically you can, and the fact that you can always be streaming, like if you're bored, like sometimes at like 2 a.m. I'll wake up and if I can't go to sleep, instead of trying to go back to sleep, I'm like, what if I just got up and streamed right now? And I'm like, my brain just like shoots awake and I'm like, that would be so awesome. And like, I never do it because I'm just like tired and like, I'm like, I have to get ready. But the fact that you can technically always like go live, be productive, like whatever, it makes it so that your brain always like, you always feel like if you're not doing it, you're falling behind. Yeah, it's like it's kind of a curse. It's like you become a workaholic. That's
Do you always come on stream on time?
Hell no. I almost postponed today. I literally almost messaged you and I was like, dude, can I get an extra 30 minutes? Like, I am not with it. I'm in bed until 11:56 and I'm like, oh, I gotta be streaming in 30 minutes. I actually was like, what if I just DM her? Like, she DM'd me yesterday that saying she was gonna be late, so I get a free pass if I want to be late.
You could have honestly DM'd me and been like, but no, I am the same way though. I try to be on time, but like, I'm always like 30 minutes late now.
Well, especially for you, you have to like put on like a whole,
Yeah.
Right. Mm-hmm. So it's a lot more work, and for me, it's like I just want to make sure I did my makeup and then put on a shirt and then like started like I have to do a few things, but for the most part, I can just. I wish I didn't have to wear makeup.
Fuslie, your place, your background, your bedroom is so pretty. Can you design mine?
But yours looks great.
Mine looks like a dump.
Yours, wait,
Also, can you design technician's bedroom, living room too?
maybe I can work with technician.
Yeah.
I don't know about. I mean, yeah, I can help technician. I really do like doing like room stuff. I really like going and shopping and looking at videos and then like, oh, I like this about this. Yeah. Wait, I would love to actually.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's so exciting. Cause her place looks like shit.
I've seen
It
her
looks
place.
like
It's
a
not that
warehouse. It looks like a warehouse.
bad. But I feel like that's sort of necessary for what you do, right? Like you kind of want it to be like more spacious and not have things in the way and stuff, right?
Yeah, but your room looks spacious, but it looks nice, you know?
Well, let me just take a picture of the left side of my room for you. I hide everything to the left and not to the right. So you just push the mess forward and behind that wall,
Wait.
and it looks so clean. But
That's what she does too.
Yeah, that's the trick.
That's
hold
the
on, I have to
trick.
show you. I just realized in there was my cat in the box.
Oh!
He was in that mess. He's
It's
hiding in
a
one of my
floof.
boxes. He's hiding in one of the
Oh, he's like a white floof. What a good kitty.
boxes. Yeah.
Oh my god, that is so cute. Oh my god, that's so cute.
So good.
What the fuck? Can I eat him? I mean, a video game? He's so cute.
Oh yeah, of course. He's
so cute.
Actually, yeah, he's the greatest. He's
He
really
looks like
small,
a stuffed animal.
and he has like small paws, and he's really kind and really sleepy all the time. I love him. You have a pet?
I do. I have a white cat as well. She's a little rag doll. It's a big wag doll. A very big floof.
I realize you can't show.
Yeah, I wish I can. I need to put a tracker on her, but then I don't want to because I don't think she'll like it.
Sorry, put a what on her?
A tracker?
Oh, and you can make a virtual cat.
Yeah. I may do it. There are ways to do it in a way where she wouldn't be bothered by it.
Oh?
Yeah, so I might do it. It does sound like fun. Leslie, you were playing Rust for like 12 hours yesterday.
Oh my god, you have to play Rust today.
Really?
Get on it. Yeah. Oh my, you have to. Okay, I realized the thing about Rust.
Girl, I'm bad at Rust.
Yeah, just if you get on today, I can show you some things that'll make it like. There's just you have to like do tasks. Like okay, what was making it fun for me yesterday is like I was on a solo thing. I was like, all right, here's what I want to do. I want to learn how to do take certain monuments and like get the loot from those monuments. So like there's like one of them that has an obstacle course, and then once I like learned how to do the obstacle course, get the loot, it was always on my mind. I'm like, okay, there's like you take the loot and then there's a cooldown, so I wanted to like do it whenever I could and sneak there. But then when you go there, you interact with like people. When I got there was like H June and like Voice Critical there, and then so you like then you interact with them for a bit, and then you like leave and go back, and then like you're doing your own thing. You're learning how to like cut down wood or you're whatever it is, and then like the police walk by, and then you like pop out of your house and you have a little thing with them. And I think what was really fun is just like learning. Like being bad is fine. I think just the first time I played Rust, it was actually I realized I didn't try and do anything myself. I would just like run around, and then I'd have like until someone said do this, and I was like, okay, look for hemp or whatever. But I wasn't. Then I'd be done with that. But I wasn't actually trying to learn much. I think if you actually like get someone to help you, and I totally can help you because I've been playing for a while. So I mean I know a few things now. I'm not like a Rust pro, but then you like it's like you go on little adventures with people, and you're like, let's go here, let's do this, and you can do everything that you always wanted to do in real life. Like randomly shoot someone. I mean, I don't actually want to kill someone.
Wait, but you can't kill people on the RP server, right?
Yeah, no, you can. You just can't loot them. But like if like
I didn't know that. Damn it!
You can people if you
killed
want.
them, Meow. Okay. All
Did
right.
you just meow?
Meow. There are some
Okay, she
people
did. Oh my
that
God.
I need to kill, Meow.
I thought it was hearing shit.
No, you weren't, Meow. There's definitely a sanction. I must go and murder, Meow.
Are you against the kittens or with the kittens, Meow?
Oh, I've got what's it called? I've got a grudge against them, Meow.
No, that's great. I live right next to them, and we can, you can come join us or like live right next to us, and then we can. Yeah, I don't like the kittens either. Meow.
Meow.
Yeah.
Let's go get
Especially-
them, Meow.
Oh, yeah.
Wait, can my other girls join too?
Yeah, we have our team is like technically full, but just join, like, be next to us, and then like be on a team, and we'll all just be on a big.
Okay. Because do you know Minx, Casey Tron, and Cutie Cinderella and Amaranth? Well, we're the e-girl rejects.
E-girl wait, can you explain the e-girl rejects to me? Sorry,
Okay,
I
so-
saw you guys streaming together. I didn't understand it.
They adopted me. So
Okay.
e-girl rejects is basically e-girls that's been rejected.
But like by who? Who's rejected you guys?
I think I would describe us as very scuffed. Scuffed.
Just scuffed.
Just scuffed. Yeah, very, very scuffed.
Okay, so is it like a podcast? Like you, Casey, Cutie, Minx, and then I know there's like the Real Housewives.
Sure which one, who is the leader of the rejects. I'm newly adopted, so I'm not sure who's like the top leader.
Oh, okay. Well, is it just like something? Is it like a reoccurring thing you guys do?
I know.
Or is this a one-off?
I know. I'm sure I can come on whenever they want me to. It's not my thing because I didn't make it up, but they're awesome girls, and I like talk to them, and I'm not sure who's the leader of the e-girl rejects.
I'm just recently interacting with all. This is my favorite thing about the server is, like, I've known you kind of just know about a lot of people, but you don't interact with them because, like, just because you know of someone doesn't mean like, hey, what's up? Want to play games together and stream together and all this stuff together. You just hear of them and then they hear of you or whatever. Whatever it is. And then, but on this server, it's like the wild, wild west of streamers. So you turn the corner and then, like, I interacted with Casey Tron yesterday. She's like,
she's so funny. Holy shit.
She is something. She is something. She's worshiping like the blood god or something. She's got the southern accent on and she's really going into it. So I mean, yeah, you guys can totally join and do whatever. I'm just going around and like trying to learn the most and then like jump into things. I'm not a good RPer, but I try to just go along with whatever the scene is like happening. But I'm just like naturally like can't really do any cool voices except like a really annoying British or Southern accent, and then that's about it. So
wait,
I just play
there's
on.
T-Pain in our chat.
I'm sorry, what?
There's
T-Pain's in your
T-Pain
chat right now?
in our chat. T-Pain!
Hi, T-Pain! Hi!
T-Pain!
I listen to your stuff when I was in high school and stuff.
He subbed? T-Pain subbed?
T-Pain subbed to you?
He subbed for a year. What are you talking about? What are you talking about? T-Pain! Are you still in my chat, T-Pain? I think he left.
Oh.
Oh.
So we weren't excited about it anyway.
Oh. Oh. Anyway, okay, wait. What were we talking about? Oh yeah, so
sorry,
wait, so you will so I can come learn with you?
Yes.
You promise
Yes.
you need to have patience like of a potato. Like you need to
Yes, I have patience. I can teach the way. I will show you what I know, which is limited, but I can show you the way of certain things. I mean, I know the basics of it now after playing yesterday. But we can go on adventures, and I mean, yeah, I'm just trying to, like, it's just fun. I just like go in and just interact with people, and we can go make friends, and we can go annoy the kittens.
Sorry!
What happened?
T-Pain just gifted 50 tier 1 subs! sweet rap dollars.
Isn't that crazy? T-Pain
is
just gifted
crazy.
you 50 subs.
Never in my life would have thought this would have happened.
Look at you.
Oh.
Oh.
I think I yelled too much. I think
it's
my
okay.
throat hurts.
And that's you being calm about it.
That's true. I'm being very calm about it.
Yeah. No.
Calm time.
I mean, yeah, dude. T-Pain is like a legend.
He's a
iconic.
legend.
We all
When I
listen
was
to
in
him.
middle school, I twerked to your music when I was in middle school. Okay, anyway, sorry.
No, yeah,
Yeah.
I think I twerk too. Well,
Yeah,
I don't twerk,
yeah,
but like
yeah.
I caught as close to twerking as you possibly could at my junior prom.
Same!
Yes!
Oh my god, you had underage girls twerking to your music, by the way! Sorry, it was true. I was twerking to his music when I was like 16, 17.
I mean, yeah, I think we all were.
Mm-hmm.
And yeah, banger after banger.
Yeah, it was
after
banger after banger after. He taught me about sex.
Which song?
There is rap songs. He
Was
told
it
me I had a nice booty. T-Pain told me I had a great booty.
Is T-Pain in I'm on a Boat, or is that not T-Pain?
Okay,
You know, like, okay, yes, okay, sorry.
just
That's all.
Google
I
it
just
real
need to clarify.
fast.
Which one?
Just Google it real fast.
I
if
know,
you
we
don't
found
know.
out. I mean, you don't need to Google when you have chat. Chat is just as efficient as Google. It's like the
That's
time it takes
true.
you to ask a question and hear back from chat is just, just here, yeah. So same,
Oh my god.
Wow,
Oh wow.
that's crazy.
That is crazy.
That's insane.
Yeah.
I was in the what is it like? I guess how do you handle everything, like all the new people you're interacting? Like how do you?
I'm really excited about, like, okay, so sincerely, this is something that I worry a little bit about. Well, not worry, but like, not worry. Worry's a bad word, but like, so like, I love my interviews, and like, I really get to know these people, and like, I really connect and stuff. But then, I'm worried that it's just like, cause I do this because I definitely want to make friends, right?
Yeah.
But like after the interview is over, it's just like quiet.
Oh, well then.
You know what I mean? It's like,
I see.
Yeah. You get along, and then you're like, oh yeah, we're friends, and then it's just like quiet, and then it's like I want to hit them up again. You know what I mean? I want to say hi, but I'm worried about imposing, and then
I mean, I know exactly this. I mean, that's just I feel the same way for certain interactions I have. I'm like, oh yeah, we had so much fun doing this thing, and then I'm like, are we friends now?
Yeah,
Do you wanna
you
DM
get what I
me?
mean, right? Like, I just want to DM everyone and be like, yo, what's up? How are you doing? But I think everybody's afraid of the same thing.
Yeah, it is. It's just like what I've realized from like all of the Among Us and this Rust server in general is that like everyone just wants friends, like people to talk to. No one, like I think everyone's overthinking everything. Like,
I agree.
oh god, if I talk to this person, they're gonna think I'm annoying. They're gonna think I'm like clout chasing. They're gonna think about all this shit.
Yeah,
but at the end of the day,
the
like
same thoughts.
it's everyone I talk to, like sometimes you meet other streamers off stream and then you'll talk to them privately, right? And then like if as soon as you start to dive a little bit deeper into it, that's the first thing that comes out. Is like with everybody, it's like, oh yeah, I just didn't reach out because I didn't want to seem like this. I didn't want to come off too strong. I didn't want to be annoying. I didn't want to seem like a clout chaser, whatever it was. So I never reached out, yada yada, whatever. And then but then on the other side, it was like, oh, I never thought you, like that would never have annoyed me, or for the most part. And so I mean, it wouldn't ever bother me if you just said like, hey, like after
Hey,
like, let's have you want to. Hey, Miko!
Let's talk about poop stories again.
Oh, we could talk about more poop stories. I have so many.
No, I don't mean now. I don't mean now. I mean
okay.
privately.
Another time. For
Actually,
sure.
it's weirder if we talk about it privately.
Yeah, I mean, like
That is kind of
I'm
weird.
down.
Anyway, wait. Okay, Rust. I have ADHD. Rust.
Rust.
So you need to have a lot of patience because I think I'm gonna watch a tutorial before coming.
Can I recommend something that you do?
Yeah.
I recommend you get onto like a public server that's like really small. Like go search by a number of players and then look at the rules. Make sure it's like friendly, no kill on sight, whatever. Just jump into that server and like learn from there the basics. Like make a house, go get like you don't need to get to guns, but like go to certain monuments, loot them, understand like the cards, like getting the green cards, going the blue cards, the red cards, and maybe that, not even red cards, but like the killing, like making your first pickaxe, getting more resources quickly, scrap, that stuff. Because when I did that off stream, I played for 6 hours with Edison on a private server, or just really small server with nice people, and that like made me understand so much about the game, like that I was able to just play on this new server and realize like I didn't have to think too hard, because I actually struggle on stream. Like sometimes you don't want to just sit there and learn something or watch a YouTube tutorial because you feel like I could do this off stream. So I kind of like studied for me on stream by like learning off stream, and I watch a bunch of Rust tutorials, and I even took notes, and I have like a whole notepad of like where to find all the green cards, where to find all the blue cards, where to find all the red cards, my to-do list for today, my to-do list for tomorrow, and it just helps me like stay organized, like then I do this, then I do this. It's just like light guidance, so I always know what I'm doing, versus like what do I do, who do I talk to, and like I look like I'm like running around with like I had like a headless chicken.
You know what the technician's gonna do? You know what she's gonna do? She's gonna take Adderall.
Yeah, she is.
She's gonna pop up some Adderall.
She's gonna pop up some Adderall.
And she's gonna go through all the Rust tutorials, all the Rust guides, play like crazy for a day, 24 hours, and then when she's fucking brained out with freaking Rust, she's gonna come on that Rust server and just dominate me out.
Domination, full domination.
Dominate that sanction.
Yes, she is. Yes, she is. I believe in you. I think that's actually like the one of the best, like, well, I mean, sure, however you want it, Admiral, no, whatever you want to do, but it is really, really helpful to do it off stream first, understand some basics, and then go on, versus trying to learn everything and be like, hey, how do I pick this up? How do I get on a horse, get off a horse? Like the basic stuff, that stuff you probably, it's a little bit, I mean, it depends. That could also be really funny to watch. Like real true struggle is also like something I first day I went on, I didn't know. I've never gotten into a Rust server. Like the very first moments, I was like, but now I'm just like diving in. I'm like, do this, do that, collect this, make these friends, do that. So, yeah. You're gonna play today? Maybe tomorrow?
I think tomorrow, because today I'm going to train. I'm gonna train hard tonight. That's all I'm gonna do. Wait, should I go into the server just like not streaming and just play inside the server?
You can. You know what's funny is when I play off stream on the server, I get like really bad social anxiety because I don't know who I'm gonna spawn near or like who I'm gonna run into. So I actually end up like hiding. I'm like,
really?
Because I'm like so nervous I'm gonna run into people that like I don't know, and I'm not streaming or anything, so I don't have the. Because when I'm streaming, I have like a sense of confidence that like with my chat behind me and nothing can happen. I don't know why. I just feel more confident. But when I'm off stream, I'm like, hi. And like I get nervous. I told Peter, and he's like, "What the hell, Leslie?" And I was like, "Yeah, I'm just hiding in my house. I'm too afraid to leave the house because like I'm gonna like, what if I bump into someone, and then what if I'm weird?" I get really bad social anxiety. And
oh my god, that's like me during stream too.
I mean, it happens to me during stream too, but like I feel a little bit like if I'm weird, at least like I had my chat to like watch with me and experience the cringe with me. And it was, so they backed me up. It's like I can't go, it's the same feeling. I can't go into solo Valorant games off stream. I feel terrified. I like really? I would queue up into Valorant games and I would end up getting bossed around so hard by like the people, and they're like, "Dude, what the hell? Like Phoenix, you suck." And I'm like, "I'm so sorry." They're like, "Phoenix, what? Like, go here. What are you doing?" And I'm like, "Shit, I'm sorry." And then I start playing worse and worse and worse, and I like just start staying at. I'm like, I get so nervous when I don't have. But when I'm streaming, I'm doing it. I'm like, "Nah, screw you, dude." I'm like, "Nah, go here," and they're like, "What are you doing? Fuck you!" I feel way more like I have a. Yeah, so again,
I get
confidence.
I get you.
I don't know, stream gives me something.
You know, I experienced that in like VR chat, kind of. Like when I go into VR chat, I get so socially anxious. I freeze up.
Do you see a group of people hanging out? You're like, you walk up, you're like, oh god, do they see me? Do they see me? You're like, hello!
Yeah! It's so hard to try to like infiltrate like a group that's already established too. Like when everybody's friends with each other except you. Oh my god, that's the worst.
No, that's like, I think everyone can relate to that feeling. Always, is like, at a part, whether it's in real life or virtual life or in gaming, like, if there's an established group of people that are all like making jokes and everything, and you want to be part of it, it's like, it's hard to approach the situation. Like, how do you do it without like seeming like everything? We're always afraid of that rejection, like going up to a group and like them being like, oh hey, or like not making room for you, like, you know, that circle, you know, and then one person standing outside the circle. That's like probably the peak. That's like peak social anxiety. Like you're just standing behind someone's shoulder and they're not letting you in.
That's me.
No, that's just an awful feeling. And so I think everyone's a little bit afraid of that happening. So then and that's why a lot of people are just introverted and shy at the end of the day, is like, you want to, like, no one wants to be left out for the most part. Sometimes you just choose to be left out because you're like, I'd rather sit here by myself than try to be friends with everyone and then get rejected and then stand outside the circle and then force. So I'll just leave myself out. I chose to be alone. I like being alone, you know? I mean, like, that's how I reason sometimes. That's what
I tell myself.
Yeah, and it's like, I mean, not that being alone is bad. I actually do choose to be alone sometimes, like, really choose. Like, people like, want to go to this party. I mean, before COVID and stuff, I'm like, no, I'm actually going to stay home, read a book, and sit in a bathtub alone.
You know what my friend told me about conquering a group of people?
Yeah, tell me.
They just said, all you need to do is be dominating. Like, legit. Like, all you have to do is act like you have control.
Fake it till you make it?
Yeah. And apparently it works. I mean, I don't have that kind of personality, but he was just saying, as long as you seem like you have control over the fucking group and you're dominating, because he was saying that humans are just a pack of animals at the end. And so you just gotta, I guess then I would just have to go and dominate them. How do you dominate people, Fuslie? I just go and fart on them.
Oh, dominating. How do I dominate others? I don't really dominate people. I wouldn't say I have really a dominating look at, what is it? I'm not really gives it.
Chat says to pee on them.
Oh, I have never peed on another person.
Ooh.
No, I haven't peed on someone. I actually haven't. Intentionally. I think accidentally, maybe. Like,
wait,
I've sat on a friend's lap and laughed so hard that I peed. But like, not much. But like just like, ow! And then, yeah, but like not much. Like, not intentionally. Just like, you're just sitting, like, I would sit on my friends' laps all the time and just like, sometimes you're just laughing so hard. It's just, oh, squirted. not squirted, like, oh god, like pee squirt. I'm so sorry. That sounded so wrong. Like pee. Okay, but either way, it's really wrong. Okay,
wait, who did you pee on?
My friend Lily before.
Were you peed on Lily?
Not Lily Pichu. I'm talking about Lily. Yeah, me and my friend Lily from high school. I've sat on her lap, and we sat on each other's laps a lot. And then, you know, sometimes, but never like full on like bladder release. Just like a little. What's a better word for it? Like a little. It is a little squirt.
Yeah, I mean
you squirt a little bit.
You dripped a bit.
Or a pee squirt. Yeah,
you leaked a bit.
Little drip. Little leakage.
All of these words are kind of gross.
I know. I don't know how to say it that without being gross. Just small amounts of leakage. Everyone has laughed so hard that they peed, right? I don't know. Is that a girl thing?
Thank you so much for the 5 gifted subs.
Thank you for the 5 gifted.
I think let me think. I don't think I've ever peed from laughter.
Really? Not even a tiny bit.
No. I've peed myself because of a bladder infection.
Me too. Wait, what's your story?
Well, I was just walking, and I was in my garage, and I just really, really had to pee, and then I just pissed myself because I have my bladder infection. That was it. That's really, it's not too much of a story. I just pissed in the garage.
I also had a I don't know if it was a UTI,
Yeah,
but I had
same
a
thing, yeah.
Okay, yeah, same thing. I had bladder infection, and I had to pee so bad that I was like walking to the school hospital, the school nurse, to tell them I like was having this issue, and I like couldn't make it, so I like collapsed in the middle of the park and just peed. And I was like, it was horrible, but it was so painful. It was so painful to like. I don't know how many of you guys have had like a UTI, but it is so unbelievably painful if it's like really bad.
Yeah,
But like it feels like you have to pee so bad, and then you pee, and it's like a drip comes out, and then you feel like this sense of relief for like a hot second, and then it comes right back. But you don't actually have to pee. So horrible.
Yeah.
And so I would go to class and I just wear like sort of a diaper, and I just sort of like know that if I tried to pee, only a drip would come out. So you'd kind of hope that when you really just peed, that nothing would come out. You just cross your fingers. And so I would just kind of pee mini bits in like my college chemistry class, because you know I'm just like peeing, but like little bits are coming out. And then I go to on my way to the nurse was when I really had to like I was like, this is such a problem, I can't even think. Like I just like all I need to do is pee, but I don't actually have to pee. So I'm like, to the nurse I go, do. And then I'm walking to the nurse, and then I'm like, oh god, it's so bad. And then I like fell down on the floor in Eldridge Park, and I just like peed a bit. I was like, and I think I cried.
No.
Yeah, I think I was like crying and peeing. And it was so sad. It was awful. It was a really bad day. Just crying and peeing on the ground.
And then did you go to the nurse and
yeah, I went to the nurse. Yeah, I went to the nurse, and then they like did a little blood test and stuff, or like I had to pee into a cup, and they actually like called me, and they said, you don't actually have a UTI. You need to come back in.
What?
And I actually never went back in.
Starman, thank you so much for 5 tier 1 subs.
Thanks, Starman.
I had the same kind of a thing where like I had a UTI, but like it didn't come positive in the test until it got worse and worse and worse and worse, and it was turning into a kidney infection. Yeah, and then I went back, and then they're like, oh, oops.
That might have been what I had, honestly.
Yeah, sometimes it doesn't show up.
Yeah, they said I didn't have a UTI, but I just like didn't know what to like. I just didn't have time to go back. I was on winter break, I remember, and then they said like you need to come back in for more testing, and then I was like,
Sometimes it goes away on its own.
Yeah, it did. Mine completely went away.
Oh, that's
but
awesome.
It is really scary, and like so if you guys get that, you know, don't feel ashamed. You know, people are down. More
it's really common.
It's really common.
Yeah,
really common.
Super
the thing that
common.
helps me is like cranberry juice and and stuff like that. And then there's these pills that make your pee neon highlighter orange.
Dude,
you took those before?
I've taken those. Yeah,
they're crazy. You pee and you're like,
I know, they're crazy. But
the toilet. Oh jeez.
But then it makes you feel so much better.
Zero pain. It just goes away, but you pee out this highlighter color, and it is like kind of scary. I mean, it's very scary.
No, I was freaking out when I first peed highlighter orange out of my, you know. Yeah.
Wow, it feels like we've gone through a lot of similar experiences.
I like you, Leslie.
I like you too.
I feel like I know so much about your bodily fluids.
I know. I haven't talked this much about my body fluids with a lot of people. I've like told you more than a lot of my friends. Just I don't get to, like we don't ask about each other's poop stories.
Wait.
I don't think I've sat down with a lot of them and just said like, hey, like here's some really janky poop stories.
When's your cycle?
Should be coming up.
I just finished mine.
Oh, we aren't synced. We're not there yet, but maybe we will be soon.
Damn it.
The syncing, it's a thing, guys. You really do start to sync with the people.
Sister.
A sync sister. Yeah, I mean, sometimes I've had a house of all girls before, and we were all synced, and it was, you could tell.
What is that like?
I mean, it's just like, you can tell by the trash cans, like, you know, you can just tell by like people's moods.
Yeah,
You can tell by like everyone's like pissy or like wants chocolate or like like just stress, complaining or the way you're breaking out.
I break out. Yeah,
I break out like crazy. It's so annoying.
It's
like once a month, I'm guaranteed moodiness and bad skin and like that sucks. And all the period itself is like, dude, I'm like, if you're a dude here, you don't deal with periods. Just like take a moment to appreciate that. I always tell my chat that, like, just appreciate it, because like it is really, really not cool. Like it just sucks. Like there's nothing good.
I try to make them feel how I feel by threatening them when I'm on my period. I get really, really angry when I'm on my period. And I rage to my chat. So they
But they didn't do anything.
Idea.
They didn't do anything.
Doesn't matter. It doesn't matter. It doesn't matter, okay? My ovaries are angry.
So you get angry or do you get sad? Or both?
Both.
I get
and happy too.
I don't feel the happiness part. I just get emotional. I'll like someone will write something in a donation message and I'll start crying. Like
what?
I'm like reading it and I'm like, oh wait, hold on. And I'm just like, don't cry. Do not cry.
Dude,
do not cry.
I get super emotional a week before my period. Oh, you do too?
It's not on it. It's always before it.
Yeah.
It's like oh, my period's coming. Not my period's here.
Like I went like when I start getting really fucking emotional, I'm like, wait, hold on. I do take a step back and I'm like, hold on. And I look at my calendar and I'm like, wait, am I getting emotional because this is actually something to get emotional about? Or am I getting emotional because
And nothing pisses me off. Like Edison sometimes he'll be like, I'm not to, undermine like your feelings or the situation, but like, is it that? And I'm like, how dare you suggest it's related to my period? And then I'm like, oh shit, you're right. And check my calendar. Oh, my bad.
Yeah, that happens to me too.
Yeah, it's like, that like does like Brandon or sorry, I'm not sure.
Brandon's a very understanding person. Yeah.
Does he ever say stuff like that?
He has actually. Yeah, he has. Yeah. Just a few. Oh my god. Just a few days ago, actually, just four or 5 days ago, I was having like a talk with him, and it was I was getting kind of on the sad side,
Oh, yeah.
Yeah. And he was like, are you is this because are you on your period right now? You're on your period right now. And I'm like, wait, you're right. I am on my period right now. But
sometimes they know us better like than we know it. Like I'll be like, it's nothing to do with that. Like I'll get really upset. I'm like, no, I'm like, my feelings are my feelings and it's not because I'm hormonal. And then I'm like, I look and I'm like, dude, what? It is. Like I can feel it because he's like, it's just like he'll be like, it's like there's the situation we've seen before, but one time I'll just react way harder to it, or like I'll feel myself lash out or like cry, like I'll tear up way faster. Sometimes I'll just be on a FaceTime with him and he's talking about how much he cares for me and loves me, and I'm just like, and he's like, are you crying? And I'm like, I'm just thinking about like we're gonna get old together, and like one day we're gonna be really old and we're gonna look into each other's eyes and we're gonna be like, oh god, I'm getting emotional right now, I'm sorry. No, I'm actually fine. I seem crazy now. No, sorry, but I just really felt that situation, and now, yeah. Anyways,
that's so wholesome.
Is my period coming? Yeah, my period's coming.
It's your period's coming.
It is actually coming. It's like in like a couple. It's like a week or so. So it's about that time where I can. Yeah. So anyways, being I am emotional. I'm a very emotional person, and sometimes it's it's nice, but I would prefer not to because I can't like have deep conversations without crying, or like I can't watch someone else cry without crying along with them. Sad movies.
Same.
I'm like, I'm around my friends. I don't want to cry, so I'm like, I look away. I'm just like, think about something. I think about like completely irrelevant things like butterflies and like, I don't know, light bulbs, and I'm just like, oh god, oh wow, electricity, that's such a crazy thing. While a really emotional scene is going on, so I don't like end up bawling my eyes out.
Does Pixar movies make you cry?
Yes, like hard.
Dude, do you know what movie made me bawl out like a baby? Like I've never cried so much in my life. And
wait, was that a Pixar movie?
Yeah, first it was Up. First it was Up. Okay, first
Coco.
Yes.
Knew it.
Yes. Dude.
Was that what you were gonna say?
Yes. First it was Up, and then it changed to Coco. I've never cried so much in a fucking film. Watching a fucking movie, then fucking Coco. Did you cry?
Yes, me and Peter watched it next to each other, and I'm like, and I look at him, he's just tears streaming down his eyes. I'm like,
yeah. Bro.
It's so sad. It's so much emotion in that. You're like, oh god, the last scene is just so beautiful.
I was ripped apart. It's also about family, and things about family just kills me. You know?
No, family messes me up. Like if it's anything to do with family, or dogs.
Or dogs. Marley and me.
Marley
and me. Oh my god. Dude, that shit broke me.
Oh, I couldn't watch Marley and me because I was sobbing so hard. Next to my mom, I'm like, oh, mom. And like she was sobbing, I was sobbing. I'm like, I don't want to cry for my mom. She feels so. But yeah, Marley and me was like, I can't do dogs. Like, they just can't. It just pets. Thinking about, it makes me really sad.
Also, like Brandon and I just watched Soul, the new Pixar film.
So what did you think?
It was a great film. I love Soul too. It kind of applied to me too, except I'm definitely one of the dead souls. But yeah, I definitely am. I definitely am a dead soul.
Oh, like because you like lose yourself so much into your work that you're just like walking around like like mine. Yeah. No, yeah. I saw that too. It was like people start off loving something so much and then they love it so much that they sell their whole soul to it and then they walk around. That's all they can think about. I was like, that kind of hit different. Like it's kind of true. You start to forget why you did something in the first place and you're like, am I just doing this because like I want, like, do I want to do it or like, what is it about this? Yeah. Damn.
That's me.
But you just started, Miko.
I know. Isn't that great?
You're not supposed to feel these things until like a couple years later.
Oh boy, I'm in a great road. By the way, yes. How?
No. Don't worry.
No. Go ahead.
I've forgotten the question. It doesn't matter. Yeah.
Okay, I was actually gonna ask you for some advice because you've been here for a while. And you have been steadily growing consistently. It's hard to. I feel like there's very few people that actually grow consistently every year. You know what I mean? There's people that will go peak up really high and then they'll just drop off, and then they'll peak up and they'll keep growing, right? How do you consistently just grow your stream?
So if you look, my overall, like, I guess my growth does look like it does look like this, but within that, there are like boom, 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 boom. So, the way Albert Boxbox, he put it to me was like, you're streaming, right? And then like something big happens. Maybe you played games or one of your YouTube videos went viral, or you played this game and you had a viral clip or something boosted your viewership for a bit. I had a few incidences, like for me, I was streaming and then like Pokemon Go came around and for some reason like people watched my Pokemon Go stuff. I didn't expect
remember that.
This was so long ago, but like then people were like coming to my stream and that was like whoa, I've never expected. I had like 1,800 viewers. I'm used to like 200. So I'm like, hi, hello, what the heck? And it was overwhelming. I didn't know how to deal with that many people in my stream. And so then, but after that, it dipped back, right? But like you always kind of dip back a little bit higher than you were before. To like, if you, to look at it, your goal isn't to just get that viewership and then stay there and always max out. Like it's like you'll get eyes on you, and like then a bunch of people will lose interest and they'll leave. But like some of them will stick around. And they're like, oh, and so that's where the peaks come. And you always like hope to just like have these little growth peaks from different things that you like and that you're streaming and content that you're making, and then be cool with that viewer drop. Like it's totally fine to like lose that hype for a bit, but then like the people who stick around and they're down, like they like your personality, they want to watch whatever you're doing, then you end up a little bit higher than you were before, and then something else happens, and those something else's are what you can't really predict. Sometimes like with stuff like you created those something else's, which is why it's so impressive. Like for me, I'm very reactive. Like Among Us, I didn't create Among Us. I didn't create the game. The game just kind of happened, and then like I was like, oh, let's play. And then the friends that I end up playing with I feel like I hella got carried from Among Us, because like my friends that I was literally playing games with already happened to also just blow the fuck up from Among Us, like skyrocketing growth, and they're like, we're just still playing games. And so along with that came like a lot of people just like finding out about my stream and my friends' streams, and so they kind of like, when I look at it, I'm like, dude, my friends hard carried me. And so that's where my imposter syndrome comes from. Like from at a deeper level, I feel like I'm just like I'm not nearly as good as of a content creator. I'm just like I just kind of get carried by my awesome friends. That's how it feels all the time. And my friends are like, no, don't worry. Like, you're great. You do this. And they reassure me and stuff. But you can't help but feel these feelings, because that's just like, it's like we're our own worst enemies. So, but like, you kind of just hope that these peaks come along. For me, it was like CSGO. I had this little, like, small argument with this CSGO streamer at the time, and his community, like, we were fighting and whatever, and then it ended up some of them liked my stream. I ended up playing CSGO. From there, then the whole Pokemon Go thing into the guitar thing happened, so that was like another wave of like, okay, a lot of toxicity, but then a lot of people stuck around. And then like PUBG happened for me, and like that, well, I had a whole thing with like this guy named Banana Man. We played a bunch of games together, and then from there that was more, and then there's just little peaks, and they just come and then it fades back down. And then if you can never find another peak, you fade off into irrelevance, and then you lose your career, and boom, and then you get a different job.
Holy shit, that's scary.
Oh no, but like that's why you have friends and stuff. They like, you guys lift each other up, you carry each other, and you bring each other up. So that's what's so good about making friends.
So one talent that you have, though, 100%, out of everybody that I've interviewed, you can carry a conversation.
Really?
Yeah, like literally, you can like keep talking, and it's like interesting. Like, you have this ability to talk and talk really well.
I'm a professional staller.
No, you're just really good at talking. Like, you're like I've
Really?
Yeah, I've interviewed all the streamers, and I have to say, like, your ability to just talk is like 10 out of 10.
Hell
Like,
yeah!
that is a talent. That's a skill that you have. Like, for me, I think my natural skill is just ADHD and bouncing off walls and like just being random. Okay?
Yeah.
But I can't carry a conversation. Like, I'll like switch subjects in like the middle of it because my brain just can't. But you can actually talk.
With substance. Yeah.
With substance.
Really?
Yes.
Okay, that's well, okay, I just ramble. Like, I'm just like stream of consciousness. That's like my stream in general, and like when I'm talking to people, I don't ever think before I speak. I think as I speak. So I'm like da 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 da, and if I run into a wall, you'll hear it. I'm like da 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 ah.
Really?
What was I thinking?
Oh, I do that too.
Da, 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 da. Yeah. Okay, so I think that's literally it. Like, some people think and then they speak, and then they think and then they speak. I'm just speaking and thinking at the same time.
Yeah, same.
Yeah.
Okay,
Actually,
yeah,
and then,
I don't even think when I speak. I
think we're the same. We're just think a thought and say it, and then
No. I legitimately don't think when I'm talking.
Well, no, you're speaking your thoughts. I think that's how we all speak.
Oh, that's why I'm so bad, dude. Like, I do think I talk as I think. Like, I do just talk out my thoughts, and so like what happens is I don't filter my speech.
Yes, like half that stuff I was just saying, I was kind of regretting it as I was saying it, but it was too late because it was already happening.
Yeah.
So that, like, usually that doesn't happen to people who think, and they're like, don't say that, say this instead.
Yeah.
But as I was speaking, I was like, oh shoot, I shouldn't say this, I keep speaking. Like, now it's gonna be weird if you stop, just go down, commit, and you said it, you know.
You are actually, like, you are a very skilled streamer in that way. So I don't think you should have any imposter syndrome or like any thoughts that your friends carried you. You honestly, I'm telling you, Fuslie, I've talked to like a lot of streamers so far, and like, you have this ability to just keep carrying on the conversation. Like, people can just turn you on and just like you just talking as content. Yeah, I'm serious.
Yeah, that means, I mean, that's why I try and, like, people tell me that. I mean, they say it by saying like I am a master staller, like, as in I mean, I think my skill is I can turn like anything into sort of a story, or like I think the secret, okay, this is what I've learned. It sounds like, how's your day, you know? I can talk about like the temperature of my shower, and like you can go into deep depths about your day and like the type of toothpaste you use. I mean, usually people don't want to hear that, but if you say it with like enough interest, people are like, oh, like, that's so cool. I use like Crest too. And you're like, no, okay, well, usually you wouldn't dive into like Crest toothpaste, but like you say things like that kind of trigger other things, and then those people are like, oh my god, I love that too, I do that too, and then you find like I small talk until I find those moments. I mean, I guess that's
Dude,
just
that is
conversation
actually you are really good at making friends, aren't you?
Yeah, I mean, no, I'm good at making friends initially, but I'm also
Teach
really
me.
like, you're really, I mean, you're the one who's like the master, like at like,
No.
you're interviewed every single person on this planet. I'm
Well,
like, I could not do that.
Yeah, but I don't know how to.
I say, come on, your, never mind, sorry.
Huh?
Sorry, nothing. It said something on you, and then
Leslie,
it froze, and then I didn't know it, and then it just stood there, and I was.
Leslie, do you think I'm a wholesome streamer?
Yep, you are.
No,
Wholesome.
be honest. Be honest. Don't look at my chat. Be honest. Don't let
Wholesome.
my chat influence you.
I actually do. Yeah, wholesome.
I do too!
Yeah, you're wholesome, but like, with like you're like rated. You're like PG-13 wholesome.
Ah.
If that makes sense.
Uh-huh.
Yeah, like you're like down to go deep into like dirty topics.
Yeah.
But like overall, you're like a wholesome person and streamer. Versus
Thank
like
you.
Yeah, I can feel that, right?
Yeah.
I read that right. There's nothing wrong with that.
1 second. Let me threaten my chat and ban people.
Okay, yeah.
Guys, anybody that is spamming the CUM word will get banned. Not even timed out. Mods, we are putting a new rule henceforth for this segment. If you spam the word CUM, you will get straight banned. No timeouts.
Ban them all.
There we go.
There
Oh,
we
wait.
go.
Let me put chat in the corner, please.
Oh
Put
no,
chat in the
not
corner.
the corner again.
Yep, they're going to be straight into the corner. They've been bad.
Chat.
There we go.
Aw. How long in the corner?
Hold on. It includes the word coom. Thus, I have decreed that the word coom at the moment is banned, and it is ban-worthy at the moment. You understand? Till the end of the stream, or to the end of maybe in an hour, okay? In an hour, you may use the word coom again, but for now,
Freedom in an hour, chat. Freedom.
for now, the word coom is henceforth banned. Okay. What were we saying? Oh, friendships. Oh, wait, I want advice. Right.
Yeah.
Fuck, I forgot. I had a whole thing of,
Well, we were talking.
Yeah.
Rewind. Train of thought. It was like conversation, stalling, and then friends. You're like, oh, you're gonna making friends, and then from there. I don't remember.
Mods, henceforth the bans of the words jizz, CLM, and coom. Henceforth lay down the law, mods. From now on, anybody that spams the word CUM and its syllables,
Nut milk.
synonyms.
I mean, ban nut milk too.
Yeah, nuts, coom, ejaculate, whatever you want to
Splooge, ban splooge.
Any of those syllable synonyms shall be bannable henceforth. All right, now it should work. Mods, I'm serious, mods. Okay, start banning. All right.
Ooh.
What were we saying?
We were talking about making friends, and then how you were saying like, well, I was saying that because you were like, I always do this. So then I was like, and then she was like, and then I was like, and then she was like,
I know.
and then I was
Okay,
like,
wait. Okay. We were talking about streaming and your advice for streaming, and I totally
No,
forgot.
we weren't. We were talking about making friends, and then you were like, no, you must be so good at making friends. I was like, you're the one who's like bringing on all these streamers onto your stream, and like that's like I could never. I actually like. I think I would have like really intense social anxiety.
What?
Like, you talk like I can carry. I don't know. It depends. I think once I'm already talking to somebody, and then I realize they're really nice, then I'm like, oh, this is easy. But if I'm talking to someone and they're not giving me much to work with, or like,
Yes!
or like, okay,
Yes!
I'm just like,
Or when their personality is so dominating, like I also have trouble with people that are overly charismatic.
like who? Oh wait, I guess that you shouldn't say.
Yeah. But people who just
DM me.
dominate, like really like have this powerful dominating feeling. You know what I'm saying? Because there's also some people who are a bit more submissive. You know what I'm saying when it comes to conversations? Like they'll say like one words and they're kind of on the shyer side, right?
Yeah.
And they're harder to get to talk. But then there's the all the way to the opposite spectrum where their personality is so dominating that they always put you in a corner, to submissive state, and then that also is kind of hard.
Do you prefer the submissive or the dominating?
If I had to choose between the two,
Yeah.
in terms of conversations, right?
Yeah, what else would we be talking about?
Okay. I would say I would. Ooh, that one's hard. Because with the sub, you have to carry the conversation pretty hard. With the
True.
dom, you're constantly in the corner. So it's like I would say I would still prefer the dom because then at least they're carrying the stream, and you just have to kind of react and But then with the sub, it's like, come on now, come on,
Yes, and you have to understand, like, sometimes, okay, or for submissive people, you're, like, talking, or, like, quieter, you're, like, ask them a question, and then they say, like, uh-huh, and then you don't know whether that's, like, their full answer, or they're thinking of more, and so then you're like, and then sometimes you're like, oh, no, I have more to say, but in general, it's harder, because you'll ask them something, and your question is meant to be, like, to pry, and not pry, sorry, to, like, have them go on, like, more than just, like, a 2-word thing. But sometimes they're like, yeah, no, definitely. And you're like, sure. Because it's like, how do you ever feel this way? And sometimes you'd expect an answer more of like, no, I totally relate. This is my experience with this, blah, blah, blah. But sometimes they're like, no, I definitely understand what you're saying.
Yeah.
Yeah, I get it. And then you're like, and then you have to keep, like, firing questions. And sometimes, like, does this person even want to talk to me? But then at the end, they're like, I loved talking to you. And you're like, did you? I don't know. so that's why I feel like sometimes I'm very similar in the way that, I like this because it feels like we
can just vibe,
Yeah.
We can just vibe. That's the easiest when you're just vibing against each other.
Yeah. Vibing is the best. So
vibing is a young people word. How old
young.
are you? Don't tell me you're 25. Don't tell me you're 25. If you tell me you're 25, I'm gonna go kill myself. Are you 25?
No.
Oh, thank God. Don't tell me you're 22. Please don't tell me you're 22. Oh my God, you're fucking 22, aren't you?
You think you're 22?
Dude, everyone on this platform is so freaking young.
That's what I'm saying.
Wait,
I'm old.
Wait, how old are you?
I'm 20. Well, I'm recently 28, but like I'm kind of. You're 30.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Oh no, I'm 22. I'm 22.
No, you're not. You just said you're born in 1990. I remember
22 though. Technician's 30.
Oh. Okay, fine. Technician's
I'm 22.
30. Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Okay, yeah. That's nice. Well, 28 is young. It's all about how old your mental is, And I'm a 25-year-old at heart.
True. I am a 12-year-old at heart.
Okay, weird.
Okay, that is weird. Never mind. Let me make myself at least 18.
At least.
I am 18 at heart.
Yeah, you're 18. I mean, yeah, you kind of give off 18-year-old vibes in a good way. Like,
Yay!
very youthful, energetic.
Yes!
Yeah. Yes. And
I
you're
am a young one. I'm young.
Well, young people don't usually have to say that. Because, like, if you say that, then it's like, everyone just, like, knows you're young. But, like, if you say you're young, then people think you're old. So, now...
I'm old!
You kind of like Well,
I'm old. I'm really old.
Okay. I mean, I won't judge you for being old.
Oh, no.
It's cool if you're old.
No, I'm young. No, I'm
well, that's what old people say. So
I'm in the
that
middle.
Sounds like you're 45,
oh,
50.
Fuck.
Yeah. So.
I don't wear diapers yet.
Oh, yet.
Yeah.
Oh. Okay, I mean that's good. I'm happy. I wore diapers. Remember when I peed myself?
True. I have no constipation issues.
Yet. Actually, sometimes you don't get constipated a little bit. I hate being constipated. I think it's worse than having diarrhea.
Constipated.
In your life, you've never been constipated?
I don't remember being constipated.
You just don't think you're constipated. That's like this is like, okay, side tangent. So one time I ate pizza and I got sick from it and I threw up. And I was like, oh God, that pizza was really bad. Later on in life, I hear of my friends and they're like, oh my God, have you ever gotten food poisoning? Food poisoning is the worst.
Yes.
It's like blah, blah, blah. And I'm like, oh my God, I've never gotten food poisoning. That's crazy. And then I'd ask people like, oh, I got food poisoning. I'm like, wow, so many people get food poisoning. And like, it's like, you know, and then I'm like, I've never gotten food poisoning, but one time I like ate this really bad pizza and then I threw up. And they're like, so you got food poisoning? I'm like, no, I didn't. And then it's just because I didn't know like that's what it was. But like, to me, it was like I ate a bad piece of pizza and the pizza made me throw up. But like that was what it was to me. So for you, you're probably feeling all the feelings of constipation, but you're not actually going, oh, I'm constipated. You're just like, this is uncomfortable. This is uncomfortable. I can't poop. This is uncomfortable. And then, but you've been constipated. You just don't realize you were constipated.
Really?
Self 5.
Really?
Probably.
Maybe those farts were actually just constipation.
Well, when you are constipated, you definitely fart.
Okay, so maybe I have been constipated. You are the biology teacher.
I mean, I don't know. I didn't go like deep into like that side of things, but I'm sure you've been constipated. Like, you don't be old
constipated now.
The longer we do talk, like I am starting to feel like indigestion.
Oh.
But that could be the Jack in the Box hitting. You know what I'm saying?
Probably the Jack in the Box. Oh my God,
Yeah,
I want Jack in the Box. Fuck,
No.
I'm gonna DoorDash and spend money.
God, dude. Okay, well then don't get the tacos because you'll regret those. They taste really good, but then like
Really?
you always regret them.
Dude, have you ever had boiling crab?
I love boiling crab.
I love boiling crab.
So good.
I get the whole shebang.
Yes, whole shebang. Okay, but you get shrimp, huh?
I get shrimp,
crab.
clams.
Oh, I never got clams.
The clams are so good. Shrimp, clams, sausages,
Yes.
French fries.
Oh, the Cajun fries.
Oh, the Cajun fries.
Yeah, so
They're
good.
so good. I've had it delivered before. Oh my God. Okay, well, looks like I'm gonna get boiling crab. Oh my God, dude. This is why I spend $3,000 a month on fucking DoorDash, because I don't stop myself. I just keep on ordering everything.
It's a like I'm similar as like I think of something I want it and then like nothing can really stop me from getting it like until I like if I really want it I'm like if it like hits the thing I'm craving I'm like oh I have to have this now, dang it. So but whenever I eat food and then like or so I'm craving something and I eat something else and then I'm full, I'm always like dang, I'm really happy I didn't order that thing. So
yeah,
sometimes it's nice. Or what I do is like I'll do leftovers. It saves a lot of money if you like order larger portions and then you store some and then you have like lunch and dinner and sometimes breakfast the next day. I'm not sure how much you eat, but
I mean the problem with me is like I eat a lot. I used to not be able to eat a whole thing, but now I'm just a fiend. I eat like crazy. I'm gaining weight.
Are you? I can't tell.
Yeah. Oh yeah. Technician is gaining a lot of weight. Yep.
Well, that's nice because I can't see that you can. I mean, you can be whatever size you want to be. Technician, it's like it's like you can have. You like, is this like when you were creating this model? Like, where did you get the inspiration from? I'm sorry, when Technician was making you.
Oh.
Yeah.
Final Fantasy.
Oh.
Yeah, I'm supposed to look kind of like a Final Fantasy character.
I could see it. You know what blew my mind is like I've seen a lot of VR. I think this is what blew everyone's mind. Is the first thing you see, like the first thing that catches our eyes is how real you look compared to like a lot of VTubers. You see a lot of VTubers. You look like a person. Like I mean, obviously like not like.
Oh, that was, yes, keep going.
Yeah, you have like a shadow on the side of your nose where the light would be coming from. You have like all these lighting details that make you so real. It's crazy. Like, you know, you guys see what I'm saying? Like, that was the first thing is everyone goes, like, you know VTubers, but then have you seen Miko? And I'm like, huh? And I'm like, what? How does she look so real? Yeah, your eyes don't look like dead. Like, you look alive. I mean, like, it's like really well done. And so I'm just like, freaks me out. And like, and not in, it's like in a really good way, like a good way. I'm just like, I actually feel like I'm talking to you. Like I'm talking, like like if I saw you in person, I don't know how to describe it. I'm literally like talking to you as like how you look right now, or like, you know, I'm talking like the CodeMiko, right?
Yeah.
And I forget that I'm talking to like an animation. I'm just like, I see the way you look at me and like you feel real. It's crazy. Yeah, I don't know what but it's really good. And so that was the thing that got me about you. I was just like, holy shit, she looks so real.
You want to get closer? Look, watch this.
Sure, yeah.
Ooh.
Whoa.
Wait, I'm vibrating a little bit. Hold on. Oops, sorry. Okay, there we go. Ooh.
Oh my god!
And you can see my eyeballs. See, my eyeballs are reflective. Ooh.
Yeah, that's, how are you, I mean, like, that's insane. It's crazy. Well, yeah, it's like, it's just really cool. I don't know how to explain that. It's just like, I think that was one of the things that really stuck out to me about you. And
Thank you.
It's really, really pretty and like really aesthetic. And then I was struggling because I saw your talk with Pokey and I couldn't tell what was real and what wasn't on your desk. But I realized now it's all virtual.
Yeah.
But I thought it was half real and half not.
Wait, what do you mean?
I don't know. I like looking at your like the Lore Farquaad stuff, and I thought maybe some of those were real. I was like, maybe like she probably that desk is real, and then like the books are real. Or I mean, yeah, they're all real.
Yeah, everything is real. Wait, do you know about like my game mode?
The sim. We saw a little bit yesterday.
I showed this to you, right?
Yeah, you showed me. You went into the bathtub, and then your hygiene went up, and then you were throwing your chat around.
Yeah. Here, hold on. Sorry, I'm just trying to.
Shoot him down. Shoot him dead.
I got him. I don't think I can kill him.
Kill chat.
I don't think I can kill him. I don't think chat's actually kill him. Oh no, he can't. Oh, they can be killed. Oh, okay. Well.
Not me. Hands up.
No. You're safe. You're safe.
Okay.
Ah! Anyway, yeah. Don't worry about that. Leslie, this was such a nice conversation with you.
It was really nice. I really enjoyed talking to you. It's like, I feel like I'm just chilling. I mean, we are just chilling, but it's like, it's not like a one I really have to pull teeth for at all. It's just like a,
it's just a natural vibe in chat.
Yeah, and so thanks for having me, and thanks for chilling with me, and I would love to play.
Yes, can I DM you?
Yeah, you can DM me. I'm gonna be on all day, probably all day. I mean, depends. Maybe I'll hate it. No, I think I'll like it again. So I'll be on all day, and then tomorrow or the next day or whenever you want to go on, and I can show you a bit of.
Yay! I'll be a much better potato when I come on Rust. I'll actually know what I'm doing.
Yeah!
All right, Leslie, thank you so much for being here today with me.
Thanks, Miko. Thanks for having me again. I appreciate it. It was nice because yesterday it felt like too short.
I know it was too short yesterday.
We can pretend that we combined yesterday and today into one long conversation.
Hell yes. I'm so happy for that.
Thanks, Miko. I'll see you on Rest. DM me if you're going to come on. If you want a teacher or anything, I'll try my best.
I will DM you like an annoying little sister.
Okay.
Except I'm older.
Wait, you're older than, well, your technician's older.
I'm 22.
Oh, 22. Yeah, I'll
22.
I'm an older sister.
Okay.
All right.
Bye.
Goodbye. Bye, Miko. Bye, chat. The Miko's chat. Goodbye.
Bye.
Oh.
Hey, guys. All right, everyone. That was Miss Fuslie. She's so sweet and nice.